Hey everybody, welcome to Cheesehead Trucking. Welcome back if you're a repeat offender. We'll see where we're going today. We're at level 23. We got a little bit of a bankroll. Let's see where we're going. Freight market. So our last delivery was like in Grand Canyon Village. Yeah, I'm thinking that's where we're going to go out of. I have no idea where to. Mexico. Good route, I guess. So it's a pretty good size load, but milling machine. The best paying job out of this area will be in New Mexico then. Let's rock and roll. If anything, it'll make a nice picture thumbnail. So it's Cheesehead Trucking because I'm from Wisconsin. That's the only reason. If you have any questions or comments or concerns or whatever, feel free to voice them down below in the comments. Check out the links down below. There'll be links to my other Twitch channel way down at the bottom, as well as the equipment that I use. Display. Alright, gotta look at where I'm going. I'm not just gonna go blind here. It's winny. Oh, we're still like this. I go left around the building? Should I back up? Go out the gate. I'm going out the gate. Or is this where my load is? No, it's 41 miles away. Alright. Really gotta get this, whatchamacallit set up. Get this way so I can, my lamp. That's gonna happen today, I swear. Get the lamp put together so that I have light behind me so I can actually see the buttons on my stick. It's not gonna help my vision, but it will help my ability to see in the dark. Mirrors off my truck. Alright. The gate. Cut across the lawn. Nah, I can't do that. Still gotta obey the traffic rules. I have the traffic off because it was really getting to me. But I do have the violations. I have to obey the speed limits, and I have to stop at stop signs and things like that. What is this? Oh no! I thought that arrow was coming at me. I'm like, kind of going down one way. See, I don't trust GPS too much. You ever hear the stories? I'm sure it's not just Wisconsin. About people that follow GPS instructions and it takes them down these logging roads and they end up getting stuck in the middle of nowhere. Generally it's the elderly, but and that's unfortunate. They're like, oh, it tells me to turn here. Alright, must know something I don't. And then they get stuck in the middle of a swamp or in some logging area where there's they don't have four-wheel drive, they're just driving the old grandma's SUV or whatever. 34 miles. Bitumen. Something like that. Look at that been through here before, Grand Canyon Village. 45, that seems like an awful fast speed for a roundabout. Yeah, so I don't trust the GPS. People drive into lakes, rivers, and other things. At what point? At what point does would common sense kick in? Are you just staring at that screen going, "It's turn right," and there's a lake? All right, turn right. It's a lake. Gotta do what it says. How am I going to get this big thing through here? I went through. I should have railed on over. I went through a national park. If I gotta come back this, no, I don't think I do actually. I gotta come back this way to this, that big piece of equipment. Anyway, yeah. So welcome to the channel. It's all trucking. That's it. Just trucking. I don't plan on uploading any other videos other than trucking to this channel. Cheesehead Trucking, not Cheesehead GTA 5 player or Flight Simulator or Farming Simulator or any of the other ones. I have those games, yes. But I saved those games from other channels that I have. I actually have 2 YouTube channels, technically 3, but 2 that I actually do things with. Oh, I didn't be that fast. 2 that I actually do things with. I have this channel, so this is all trucking. And then I have a channel for Snowrunner. If you are so inclined, there is also a link to that channel down in the description. Pure Snowrunner, and it's just Snowrunner. It's on PS5, but still Snowrunner. And then I have 2 live channels. I have a channel that I've had for a long time. You wouldn't know it by the amount of followers, but I've had it for a long time. But they're loyal followers. Well, some percentage of them. Same people come every week. Anyway, that one I do a live stream every Sunday morning, 10 a.m. Central Time. Ouch. 10 a.m. Central Time. It's just GTA 5. Eventually it'll be GTA 6, hopefully. But that's it. I don't play anything else on there. And then I have another channel, which is in the description. It's the Cheesehead Trucker Twitch channel. So it's live. It's live me. Right? Different profile. I set up a whole new profile for it. So that I don't do anything with this one when I go over there. If you'd like to see me live, to that channel as well. That way you can ask me questions and I'll voice them right to you. Like, hey, how's it going? So, again, if you're interested, check them out. Otherwise, enjoy the show. I'm assuming my fans play this game, right? So I wouldn't assume that somebody would watch this and not play it, unless they're trying to figure out whether they want to buy it. Which, I guess if you're on PS5 or console and you don't have a PC, and you're checking it out, and eventually it's supposed to come out on console. That's the one. 263 miles. I'm just gonna go. You're about to send it. I think we're all right. We're just gonna drive it. I've never had to go to, what you call it, and do anything. Where's this loading? Which way I gotta go to get into it? I don't like that. It doesn't really give you much of a. I see the front end over there. So I'm gonna go left. This is gonna be interesting getting out of here. Just saying. Back in first person. This is like a driving test here. So we're gonna make you go get this load, but it's gonna be an obstacle course. We're gonna have some cement barriers. I should just drive right straight through here. You gotta gotta find my buttons. Again, it's dark. Just drive right straight through them trees with this load. Road's right there. Might be an option. Oh no, I can't. Got X's there. Sneaky bastards. You gotta get way over this way. And then come back. Otherwise, I won't be far enough left. Make the turns. This is gonna be interesting as it is. Alright, come on. This is going to be interesting. First of all, make sure we're not in reverse. I am not looking forward to this. Well, you know, if I back up, how much further back can I go? And I can get going left. I won't have to make that turn. Looks like I can go back a little bit. Gonna be enough though. That's what I'm thinking. Alright. You know what, we can get a thumbnail right here. Nah, we'll wait on the thumbnail. Let's see what we can do. Reverse this thing. Reverse. Gotta find the buttons. Again, bear with me, please. Get my steering this way. All the way to the left. Drive. Well, I want it to be in first person. There we go. All the way this way if we can without taking out the pole. And then we're gonna go all the way this way. Yeah, that works. Sometimes you just gotta think it through. Fortunately, some people don't. They just do it and go, oh, I can't believe that didn't work. It's a puzzle. What do they say? Work smarter, not harder. Man. That thing's so heavy it's pulling me backwards down the hill. I don't have to look left or right. I just have to go. Come on. Come on, baby. This thing, get the momentum going. The sun's coming up. Sun will come out tomorrow. Or today. Oh, yeah. I haven't seen that movie in 1,000 years. Seems like 1,000 years. So yeah, I guess if you're thinking about getting this on PlayStation, I mean, I have a PS5. I don't know how it, but I guess they're trying to make it so that it's compatible with, damn, all that is here. Compatible with stuff and all of that good stuff. Different updates and things to the PC. I think that it should be separate, because you're not going to be cross-play anyway, right? You're not going to be able to play with PlayStation people if you're on PC. So why wouldn't they just make a PC version and a PlayStation, or a console, I guess, version? Maybe they're going to make it compatible, but I don't see how. Because this runs through Steam. And that one's going to be running through PlayStation Network, Xbox Live, or whatever the hell it is. You know, you're not going to be buying your maps through Steam. That doesn't make any sense. You know, your add-ons and your maps are all going to be going through the PlayStation Store. If you're on PlayStation, whatever it is. I don't know Xbox. I can't confirm any of that. I'm not an Xbox person. I'm a PlayStation person. I just don't know how it's going to work. But it's not cross-compatible. It can't be. So why worry about updating our systems to be compatible with console? Right? That makes sense? I need fuel now. I have to get a big old thumbnail here. We got a roundabout in Canada. They have those up there? Roundabouts. Yes. Look, kids. Parliament. Big Ben. Going around and around. That was funny. That was probably the best part of that whole movie. I don't know. That was one of the, in my opinion, one of the worst national anthems. What's that one? Alright, thumbnail time. Gotta find my button. Yeah, I'm gonna get a thumbnail of the bridge. Not a big. I don't want the pole in there. Let's keep going. I don't want that light in there. Yeah, that was one of the worst. It had moments, but very few. First one's always going to be classic. And I know the Vegas one wasn't even a national anthem, it was just Vegas Vacation. They wouldn't sign off on it to be a national anthem. The Christmas one, yes, national anthem, Christmas Vacation. It's not national anthem, it's Vegas Vacation. It's just Vegas Vacation. That's another one that had its moments, but not one of the best. The original one. That's typically what happens with movies. You end up with subpar sequels. I'm trying to think. I mean, like, okay, let's take Jurassic Park, for example. How many parts are there to that? Like 6? First one, when it first came out, it's like, holy crap, this is awesome. And the second one came out, it's like, And the third one came out, it's like, okay. And then after that, it just kind of, why do they keep going back to that island? Then this last one with Scarlett Johansson, or Johansson, however you want to say her name. Flop. I thought that one sucked. Nothing against her, it just the movie sucked. They try to put her in it to try to draw viewers, but I gotta watch it because she's in it. Do you? Do you really? Is it that worth it? No, I can't complain. Should have known that a second ago. I'm gonna have to stop. I'm gonna get moving again. Yeah, some of those are just stinkers. Then you go to Fast and the Furious. First one, awesome. And after that, you start going downhill. Now they went to the moon. Are you kidding me? Trying to bring in Charlize Theron, Rock, John Cena. Think to make it better? I don't think so. I hope they're not making another one. Honestly. I'll watch it, of course. But I don't think they should. Doesn't mean they're not going to. They're not listening to me. Once Paul Walker passed away, it was pretty much the end of the whole shebang. They should have just did that episode, that season, or whatever, that movie, and then ended it. Milk the cow. Yes, trying to get all the money out of the fans and shit. It just wasn't the same after that. Didn't have no Brian Spill there on there. But then the things that they were trying to accomplish. What are they, superheroes? We gotta go here to do this. They're car people. They're racing. It just doesn't make any sense. We gotta go take out these bad guys. Whatever. It is what it is. It's just a movie. Settle down. But you know what I mean. It's like sequels kept getting worse. And that's always going to be like that, I think. I'm just going to get a quick pick. It doesn't really matter because it generally will zoom it in right away. There's my button. Move it to the left, right. Get in here. I always zoom in because I don't want it to all be all surroundings. Where am I putting that logo? I don't want to do left. That's rocket stuff. So we'll put it up to the right. That. Maybe a little more to the right. So, and then we got to change the time of day. Sorry, it's going to get a little bright. The sun's going to come out on this side of the truck. What we should do is customize license plates. You know? We'll just go cheese or cheddar on my license plate. I'm gonna center it. Back it up just a little bit. I want to be able to get the logo in there. There we go. Alright, let's get this logo over here. So yeah, I don't know. We have a lot to do. I drove down on a canyon down there, got the picture. Much better if my truck was upside down somewhere. Laying on its side. I'm not gonna get out of this one. Maybe I'll call them people from Fast and the Furious and they can help me get out of here. When they went to Mexico and they drove through that cave or whatever the heck it was, it's like tunnels and stuff at like Mach speeds. Okay. As if that's where they... That's never gonna happen. All the other stuff could be possible. Yeah, right. I don't know. I can't think of any sequels that were good after. I mean, the Bourne movies, you know, the Bourne Identity, Bourne Supremacy, Bourne Ultimatum, Bourne whatever they are. Those weren't too bad. But even then, they ran out, even the actors didn't want to be in it. Oh, they started adding new characters to that, too. Honestly, I don't think you've ever seen them. The Godfather movies. Oof, 1 and 2, okay. 3? Stuck at 2. There's a reason they didn't make Goodfellas 2. leave it on one and be happy with it. It was such a great movie. One of my all-time favorite movies, for sure. Ganta? I guess it's some kind of native name. Ganta. Like Wisconsin's got tons of Native American cities, names for cities. Sheboygan. Anna. I love all these TikToks and stuff where people trying to pronounce Wisconsin city names. Conomowoc. Potawatomi. That's an Indian tribe or Native American tribe. They have a casino, a couple casinos in Wisconsin. Yeah, there's a lot of, I've seen videos trying to get people to pronounce Wisconsin names. They're all Native American. All the ones that they're trying to pronounce, they're all Native American names. And for the interest, there's a lot of Native Americans in Wisconsin, I guess. With the Germans, I'm guessing, because there's a lot of Germans here. Actually, I have a lot of German, but I don't like sauerkraut. I hate it. I'm not a fan. There's only just literally a handful of things that I just don't like. I think we went on this food topic one time. I don't like shrimp. I don't like liver, beef liver, or chicken liver, or any kind of liver. Goose liver. Keep your pate, but I don't like sauerkraut. I'll eat it if it's in something and it's not overwhelming. But to take a big pile of sauerkraut and put it on a sausage or a bratwurst or a hot dog or whatever, no. It's not gonna happen. I was forced to eat it as a kid. And I would put sugar on it. Sugar on the top. It would form a crust. Then I could eat it. There was no more sauerkraut. It was just cabbage with sugar on it. Sweet cabbage. That was the only way I could eat it. I wasn't the only one. All of us kids were eating like that. My grandma's house. They were a lot of German in them. They were like 3/4 German. That's almost all I ever freaking sauerkraut. Yeah. But I mean, I like all my fruits, vegetables. Some that are better than others, of course. You can keep your Brussels sprouts. I'll eat them, but they're not my favorite. They're baby cabbages. You're gonna make me go across the scale? What else? You can bypass. Nice. What else do I care for? I mean, I like tomatoes, onions, pickles. Basically things that go on a burger. We were co-workers. So we go out to eat every week on the company. They give us the company credit card, and they say, go to lunch every Tuesday. So we go to lunch, and we go to a place. People get burgers. I'm not going to say names because it doesn't matter. You guys don't know who they are anyway. Co-workers. They get burgers. They're like, I want a deluxe burger. With no lettuce, tomato, onion, or pickles. So what do you want on it? You just want a regular burger. You're pulled off the deluxe. Why would you order a deluxe? Just give me a burger with ketchup, mustard, mayo. Because you don't want pickles, you don't want onions, you don't want this, you don't want that. Maybe this Maybe that's just how these people just always ordered. I just laugh. Because I'm older, right? So these people are all like 30, and I'm not. I just get a kick out of it, though. Then they look to me, and I order my food, and they're like, solid choice. I get the nod, you know, because I typically, if I get a burger, it's a mushroom and Swiss. I like a mushroom and Swiss. I've had bad ones, but for the most part, I've had some good ones. They're like, solid order, solid order. Glad you approved. I'm gonna eat it anyway. Well, yeah, I mean, I'm not huge on Mexican food. Fajitas if I make them at home. I'd rather just have homemade tacos. You know, where white people taco night, is that what they categorize it as? You buy your hamburger, you get your taco seasoning, lettuce, tomato, cheese on a hard shell or a soft shell, and some kind of sauce. That's what I like. Just give me the damn tacos and shut up. I don't want no enchiladas. I don't want no quesadillas. Quesadillas to me are just useless. And like I said before on previous videos, in this town, our Taco Bell is disgusting. I wouldn't feed it to a dog. And it's more so the servers, employees, not the food, because Taco Bell food isn't terrible. But it all tastes the same. It's all the same ingredients, just on different wrappers. I want a quesadilla. I want an enchilada. I want a burrito supreme. I want a whatever, quesarito. It's all the same ingredients, just changed around a little bit. It's the employees are disgusting. I don't want them touching my food. Except the food itself is okay. It's just poor management, poor everything. They hire anybody. You're breathing. Kinda. You're good. We'll make you a manager. So yeah, and ours is a KFC / Taco Bell. It's like all in one. And the funny thing is, I'm not the only one that thinks that in this town. But I see it on Facebook. We're gonna go over here because their Taco Bell is so much better. But I used to live over there where they're going to get their Taco Bell. And it's worse than our Taco Bell. If you read their comments in their Facebook, I have friends over there in that other city. And it's, you know, so I'm getting news from there. Plus I went to school there. And they're like, our Taco Bell is disgusting. We're gonna go over here and get Taco Bell. So they're gonna come here and get Taco Bell. So it's just hilarious. Like, you people have no clue. And most people just go through the drive-thru, so they don't see the inner workings of the whole thing, right? Or they'll order at Uber Eats or whatever, you know, Grub or whatever, Grubhub or whatever the hell it's called. So they're not seeing the behind the scenes. That's what you want to see. I've seen it. I've seen it with my own eyes. And I was gonna order. I seen some stuff, and I'm like, sir, you're next. I'm like, I'm good, thank you. And I just left, and I haven't been back. It's been like 7 or 8 years. Might even be longer than that. And I won't go back. Like I said, if I'm gonna have tacos, I'm just gonna make them at home. If I want taquitos, I'll buy them frozen ones. I don't care. I don't ever order taquitos at Taco Bell. Typically just hard shell tacos. We got a place here called Taco John's. They're what they call potato olays. Delicious. Basically a potato coin from Ore-Ida with a bunch of seasoning salt on it. Then you dip it in nacho cheese or whatever you want to put on it. Very good. But tacos themselves, Not the best. Not the clientele, it's just they don't taste as good. So what I'll do is I'll make tacos at home, and I'll actually stop there for their potato lays, as they call them. McDonald's used to have Taco Bell used to have some kind of potato thing, but they had cheese sauce and stuff. I don't know why they got away from that. Then they changed the potato. They did all kinds of remapping and stuff in the menu, and it's like, why? It worked. We'll go back to the 90s. And you had all the pastel colors. Or even into the 80s when the Taco Bells looked like little haciendas. Just hilarious. Oh, there's my vitamins. They still make chewable Flintstone diet vitamins. And I remember getting sick of the dog on them things. Or I went on, because of vitamin. Like vitamin. Yeah. But anyway, I want to take this last couple seconds here to thank you all for watching. I appreciate you. Again, if you have any questions or comments, feel free to drop them down below and I'll get back to you with your feedback. Oh no, it's valet parking. You can park it. Okay. It was hard enough getting it in and out of where I had to get it out and out of. I didn't get many XP for that. Alright, I want to thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Bye, everybody.